If Coach Steven can dunk this, no 17s? No.
That's fine.
Good?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Let me just. Are we running first?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, bring it in. Bring it in. Okay, you can go in circle too.
Calvin thinks he can shoot, but he can't.
All right, first, let's just do a recap of the CCU tournament with the guys out there. So just real quick, what were some things that you saw that could be improved? Anybody? Endurance, yes. Ball movement. Off-ball screens.
It was also energy. Like we didn't really play. I mean, in the beginning, maybe like the first minute, we'd play with energy. But once the other team starts scoring, or the other, we just put our heads down and we don't really have that drive anymore. So we just have to learn to fight.
Yeah. I think all those things kind of like complement each other, like especially endurance. I think that was the biggest one. At least for, if I played more, I feel like that would have been the biggest factor for me too, just being an older guy out there. And these practices we're gonna have, although we're gonna go through offense, maybe some defense, there's no replacement for energy and effort, right? So in these practices, we're gonna have to keep that in mind and go hard, okay? So I was thinking, since I'll be traveling for 2 weeks starting next Friday, so today we're gonna do more so, if we have time, I wanna do 2 offenses. You guys are really familiar with it. And then maybe while I'm gone, you can do zone offense, and then just catch me up whenever. Because as we've seen, we did come across a zone defense, right? And even last year, I think there were some teams that ran zone, so we should be prepared for that as well. Especially like, there's a Dully, there's older guys, so you're gonna see a lot of zone. So we need to know how to attack that, and that's our main thing. Like as young guys, even when Coach Chang, Anthony here, and when we're your age, we didn't really think about as a team, what is our offensive direction, right? What does it really mean by that? What are we doing collectively, right? Unless you guys play together a lot of times, which you guys do, and you guys kind of inherently know that, but without practicing it, it's gonna be hard to execute when it really matters, right? So, anything else before we start? Okay, all right, let's start. So the 2 things that I want to go over today and that I feel like we should do more of, you guys definitely know it. We did it last year, but part of that was a post split, right? But we didn't really go over the layers of that, right? So post split, there's a thing that goes on top of that called the twirl. You guys know the twirl, but I actually developed a bit more upon that to make it more effective. And then the second thing for man-to-man offense is the pinch post, okay? I don't believe we went over that last year, right? Okay, so that's a new concept. You 2 know what it is. Of course, Coach Chang know what it is. And in a lot of ways, it's gonna be very similar, okay? So let's get everyone on the half-court line facing this way. Feel free to stop whenever.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Who's the best passer out of all you guys? Okay. Have you down there, Raymar? Let's get Steven on the wing. Are you going to be down here in the post? And Harry up top. We'll put some defenders in, but we'll just go over quickly, right? So, as an offensive direction, our first goal should be to get the ball within this area, right? When we're running post split, that's the post area, these two spots, right? When we're running pinch post, that's what's called the high post. But I want to make a distinction, okay? High post and pinch post is not the same thing. Okay, when we call a high post, yeah, someone comes over here, gets the ball, and makes a play, right? But when we're running pinch post, it means both a location on the floor and a series of actions. Does that make sense? We'll get to that, okay? But for first, post split. So if you guys remember, it's passed to either wing. So go ahead, get it down on the post, and then you're gonna set a screen on his man. Go for the shot, and at the same time, don't pass it yet. Cut down, look for that pass, okay, and finish. Right? If you don't get it, just go to the opposite wing, okay, or fill in over here, okay. Simple. Okay, I reset. Let's do a faster simulation with passing it to the cutter, okay. Good. Okay, good. So, in a real game, most likely we're not going to have our best passer always getting to the passer spot, right? So that's why when we're doing these, I want each and every one of you to practice this spot. This is really hard, right? You're basically reading two guys on the strong side, and you also got to read two guys on the weak side for those passing opportunities, okay? So let's get Gene. Guard right here. Let's get Sean, you go ahead. Calvin, down here.
You really think you're gonna guard him?
Right, go ahead. You can pass to anyone for the score. This is a three-man game right now, okay? Go. Go ahead. Three-man game, go ahead. What's the goal? What's the goal? What's the goal? What's the goal? Flash, flash. Go ahead, go ahead. Good. Good shot. So as you saw, the goal is to get the ball back to the post area, right? And it's a split action, right? It doesn't have to be exactly that motion, but the goal is to get open, okay? One more time, go ahead. Oh, good pass.
Got him.
Go ahead. Split. Good fill. Okay, let's get, Nico, are you good to play just a little bit? You don't have to, okay. Okay, let's get, Jeremy. We're gonna do opposite post right here. But here's the thing, so if we're running, let's say you pass it down there, right? Pass the wing set, yeah, that side. You don't always have to stay in this position, because if you're a threat from the perimeter, you can also wait right here, right? Because the defense is probably gonna cheat off and try to help, so you can just be ready for a three. Because if you can shoot a three, that is, right? Mal, right here. Nico, you can guard Mal, right here. And Coach Chang, guard right there. Go ahead. Now, you could run it any side, okay? But remember, if the play breaks down, just remember, what's the goal? Pass to the post, somebody make the strong side split.
It's the one that you can't really guard it. Get the rebound. By yourself. I said go. Nice.
It's
You
okay.
gonna help me or what?
A little too crowded there. A little too crowded. Just a little.
You should have grabbed it.
Let's do 2 more. We'll move on.
You're good. You're good. Nice.
Good.
Look at that board.
Actually, now's a great time to introduce a automatic / counter. So, okay, pass it to either wing. All right. If nothing happens, right? Let's say Raymar tries to get it, Calvin does a really good deny, right? Harry tries to get it, Gene does a really good deny. The automatic, which is basically, an automatic is something you automatically do if you see something on the floor, right, as a team, right? Or a counter, so this is the counter to this, right? We're getting denied pretty hard, right? So what Jeremy did really well, you flash middle, right, which is great. Now, the automatic as a team, backdoor needs to cut, right? And whoever gets it in the middle needs to know that's happening, right? So he can cut, you can even cut, okay? Cut this side. Be ready for that, okay? Go ahead. Oh, watch out, watch
Good
out.
defense, Calvin.
Come on, Harry. Let's go, 2 more, 2 more. Nice pass. There we go. Good. Let's go 1 more, we'll do
This
twirl.
happens every time in season. All the time in season, you get beat backdoor.
Huh?
Yeah, no, he does.
Get open, get open.
We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Fill in, fill in.
By yourself, Calvin.
Good look, good look.
Oh. Damn.
Good shot. All right, reset. Good play, reset. All right. Now we're gonna add 1 more layer onto post split, all right? You guys are good with that, right? Make sense, make sense, make sense? Okay, so now this is what's called the twirl. Okay, I'm gonna show you what we did at Balboa, like last year. We didn't really run it this year, but yeah, what we did last year, but I'm gonna show an improvement upon that, okay? So what twirl is basically, let's say you pass it like post split. Go ahead, give it to Raymar. So the main idea is to get our best shooter an open shot, right? But in order to do that, it's really effective if the shooter sets a screen first, right? If they set a really good screen, then their defender has to commit to help, and then he can get open. Okay, does that kind of make sense? So what happens is now the opposite wing comes in. So you kind of as a shooter, you kind of set a small screen around here for his man. You're gonna come in flash, down, and if you don't get it, just circle back, okay? But if you set a really good screen and he's really open, this defender has to help, okay? So set a really good screen.
doesn't play help
He has to help. Now, that's when you set a screen
Gene's
on
not
him
gonna
and he
help.
should be open,
He never helps.
okay? Does that kind of make sense?
Don't worry, Sean. I'll help you.
Yeah.
Cause Gene won't.
So usually when we run twirl, we
Gene
should call it
always
out
gets
beforehand.
cut
yeah.
backdoor.
Yeah, it's not like it's not, unless you know,
Offensive
unless you
player.
get comfortable with it and then you can do it automatically. Right. All right, go ahead. Let's run that slow, and then we'll do full speed. Okay. Go ahead. Run it slow. Run it slow.
Good job,
Now-
Gene.
Yep.
Good job. Good job. Good
Good.
job. Oh, come on, Gene.
So this guy, so you pass right here, right? You pass it down there. Okay. You don't always have to just wait and watch it happen. You can like creep up a little bit. The moment Steven or the opposite wing cuts, that's when you should be already setting that screen. Okay.
Watch the screen, help out.
Good. Look at that
come on,
space.
Gene plays no
Good shot.
defense. Just twice.
Now run a couple times. If you see the cutter open, just go for it.
Oh, damn, I thought I was gonna jump it.
Hey, Harry, you don't gotta shoot that. Huh? Yeah, you're the one cutting. Yeah. Okay. So now I want you to memorize these terminologies, right? In this offense, this is the cutter, shooter, and decoy. Okay? That's gonna apply later in our second offense. Okay? Go ahead.
Gene, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Good.
You said my bad. 2 points later, my bad.
Good.
My bad. 3 points later. There you go.
Reset.
My bad, Sean. Oh, damn, I thought I had it. Hey, stay on him.
Make a move.
Oh, never mind. Offensive Player of the Year.
I don't know where you're going. You're running towards me.
Good.
Don't just stand. Split. Someone split. Off ball split.
My bad.
All right, reset.
All right.
You guys good? Okay, reset. So let's see how this goes. So I would say the improvement upon the twirl. So we know that Harry's a shooter, Steven is a great decoy, but you can also be a great cutter as well. So we're really interchangeable like that. So I would say let's go. Okay, let's set up. You're gonna pass it to the wing. Okay, now as a shooter, so I'm gonna simulate you real quick. Okay, I'm Harry. I pass it there. We're running post or twirl this side, right? So this is, I would say, the improvement upon it. So I'm gonna cut down a little bit. I'm not really looking for it. You're gonna come fill in this gap, right? Then I'm gonna come back again and set a back screen on you, and then go in. Okay. That's a harder screen for the decoy, right? So that should put a lot more pressure than the original twirl, and that leaves us with a post split, okay? Go ahead.
Just be careful. I don't know with the older guys, but especially for the younger guys, if Steven comes up right here, or whoever's right here, if you set that screen, make sure you do not hit him from behind. Okay, if you set a screen on their backside, that's an illegal screen. It has to be on the side, okay? Or at least, right here. You cannot hit them from the back. Okay, so for the younger guys, just make sure you guys know you guys can't set those screens.
Go ahead.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, look at that defense. Ah.
Let's go. Modified twirl, let's go. Now you gotta wait. The post didn't get the ball yet.
This can't happen yet. Mal, you're trying to set the screen before the post play even happens, right? But the ball came over here, right? The automatic should be that back door right here. So whoever gets the ball here, he can look for that back door. But if we go too early, then there's no one over here on the side. We're good, we're good, we're good. Please. Oh.
Yes, yes.
Good way to be in front. Oh. It's all right. We're good. I got your help, Sean. We're good. Best passer. He thought he was 6 foot tall. Oh! Sean called for help, 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 help. We're good, we're good. Calvin, what are you looking at? Back door.
I had a whole hand on it.
And one.
And one.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Nico.
Come on, better passes.
So you're gonna shoot over. Nope, never mind. Back to back.
Okay.
Good shot.
On his head. Over.
All right, a couple more, then we'll move on.
Oh, too far. Ready?
Oh! Great screen.
Gene, that's 3 times.
Let's go, one more.
Oh, damn. By yourself, Calvin.
All right, get water, guys. Get water.
Wait, what's it called again when you're like, your man is setting the screen and you're like, oh, hey.
Hedge. Make sure you guys hedge. Yeah, not a shooter.